Welcome in, everybody. Episode 10. We're finally in the double digits of podcast episodes with us.
Oh, this is like borderline anniversary, right?
Well, it's not anniversary. It's just a milestone.
Milestone. There we go. Thank you. Thank you so much for correcting me.
We've got our tea. We've got ourselves English tea. Proper English tea.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement as well. So if you have been watching the last episode, obviously, you would have heard that we were at the Arkansas Renaissance Festival, Renfest.
Just diving in, huh?
Just diving straight in there. Well, as of that episode, funnily enough, the kid who we were talking about, Sir Big Boss,
Big Boss,
who will be, I'm assuming, watching this episode.
I see you, guy.
How are you? Well, somehow through the grapevine, through the fucking lengthy web of the interweb, of the internet, he contacted us via YouTube comment because apparently they called it his lieutenant found the video of me. He seemed flattered.
I had to explain who the lieutenant was. You remember the lieutenant who I had to go see for the quest, who did the knife scratching on my quest sheet.
Was that his lieutenant?
That was the lieutenant. Right? So, because then the knight was outside in the arena fighting, and I met the lieutenant, you met the lieutenant, and that was who the lieutenant was. Yeah. Anyway. Shout out to Lieutenant. Thank you.
Yeah. I woke up the other morning and I found a message on a comment and instantly, as you know, shit myself because I was like, this guy is either super interested in like wanting to be on the podcast, or he's going to take fucking loss action against us because we've ripped him apart on the internet.
Flattering.
But no, I messaged him and we had a decent conversation with one another, and he wants at some point to try and get on the podcast. However, I then reached out to the entertainment director at the Arkansas Renaissance Festival, and I was like, how do you feel about us coming out and doing an episode X, Y, and Z? What's up? And he was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So as of October is it? Yeah, October 5th, we will be at the Arkansas Renaissance Festival recording a special episode out there. But there will be more information in the coming weeks leading up to that.
Dude, I can't wait. Let me just say, like, I've never been to a Renaissance Festival.
No.
And in the last 3 weeks, I've been twice.
Yeah.
And I have had a blast.
You had a blast. You were all pirated up at the last
So
time.
yeah, so at the Kilts and Claymores, I didn't dress up. I wish I had a kilt. But this last weekend was Scourge of the Seas, and yeah, I was in full rattle battle, man. It was I was wearing mostly my wife's clothing. That's how I was able to put together the costume.
This is serious. Something that you're wearing.
Shout out to my wife. Thank you, honey, so much for the leggings, the blouse, the necklaces, the earring. We had a pirate belt. That one was costume. And then I used one of my kitchen scullies. From work. From way back.
So you pretty much just like squeezed yourself into these fucking leggings.
Yeah, which, let's talk for just a second. Like, how did pirate clothing become like female attire? Have we like, is there anything that we should like talk about there that while pirates either dressed like females back then? I don't think so. What I think, here's my theory.
Here we go.
Is that there's a lot of female attire that just came from the Renaissance, unisex, right, clothing. Because again, dude, I mean, if you kind of think about it, women have a lot of pirate attire. That's what I'm saying.
Your wife might own pirate attire, but my wife doesn't own anything that is, mid-century clothing.
No, it's just flowy blouses and leggings and earrings and necklaces. I mean,
I don't know.
You know what
I mean, when
boots,
boots,
calf length boots.
calf length boots. I don't know. Well, I guess you got to. I don't really understand like why this fashion has continued.
Well,
I mean, it hasn't. It hasn't. I mean, women do wear like flowy clothing.
yeah.
But then that's based. This whole pirate attire is very much kind of over exaggerated Hollywood's style. You know, the
Yeah.
same way that
It was probably just all like a bunch of just worn out linen. is what
probably.
it
I think
was.
that was it.
They
I
had
think
bandanas just to keep the sweat off their brow. They had belts just to hold up their keep their flowy
Keep all their
blouse
stuff
together.
together.
Yeah.
Well, I think it goes and says the same thing about how, my kilt and stuff is, my sporran that I've got on the front of it
Yeah.
is very pretty looking. Is
Yeah. Fur,
fancy fur,
some rabbit
is,
fur.
It's seal. It's seal
That
fur.
one's seal.
Yeah.
Mm.
Killed by real Inuits apparently,
Mm.
because Inuits are the only people that are allowed to sustainably kill seals.
Sure.
I don't know if you knew that.
Sure. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that you're actually allowed to get seal within the
Mm.
country
Yeah.
is if it's
Inuit. Cool.
killed.
Right on.
But like mine's just all like a traditional,
Yeah.
style of what would have been worn
Mhm.
way back when. Even the kilt now is like it's been like completely stripped back, redesigned, to be more suitable.
Oh
with the
yeah,
buckles on
you
it
were
and
coming
stuff.
unglued with the cargo pockets. That was
Yeah, yeah, the whole thing with pockets on kilts.
You were losing your mind.
I was losing my shit at that, to be honest with you. That's totally fucking like an Americanized
Oh
thing.
no, just what a blemish, right?
Like to have kilts that have pockets
Yeah.
that's like the running shoes that have got toes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why would you have shoes that like, do you know the little finger
Uh-huh,
toes that you
uh-huh,
get?
Yeah.
Waste of time.
I'm trying to remember what those are called.
It's like naked foot like shoes.
Yeah.
Like the barefoot shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
Barefoot shoes.
That was a kind of a fad for a second. Remember?
It's not fads anymore. Like a lot of people are still running
I don't
barefoot
see 'em.
shoes.
I don't
Not
see
so
'em.
much. Well, the technology's developed now. They're not like finger
Let's
toes.
be
They're
honest. I think
more-
there's a lot of people that just wanted to like wear those in public just
just
to
look like fucking
make a
freaks.
statement.
I know, but do you know the people that wore them kind of shoes were like fucking health freak, like hippies.
Yeah.
That wore them.
Yeah.
And it's funny you actually bring that up because it was actually one thing that I had in my notes that I wanted to talk about today. There's nothing actually pisses me off more than rich hippies telling a general working class people to fucking just like chill out.
Yeah.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
No,
with
go
that?
ahead. Explain.
So do you know like how you have these super fucking entitled like rich people that are like just chill out, align your chakras, get
Mhm,
your chakras
mhm.
in line and bring people together with incense.
Yeah.
I don't have fucking time for that. It's like these rich people that are over fucking entitled that are like bring balance to your inner self and you will never worry about your bills ever again. But then these are the same fuckers that go online on Instagram. It's like hashtag free Palestine post I've liberated myself today. And they go on the rest of their day
Yeah.
like feeling like a better person for it.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fucking
I'm sorry, man. I'm
pompous.
sorry to deal with that. That's got to be tough.
It's not me that's dealing with them. I have dealt with them ever so slightly in the past. But it's when I see them online, I'm like, you fucking don't have any idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
What do you think of? Because I know that you're. I'm not going to say whether you're not an advocate of the Health Secretary of the United States, but what do you think of the recent claim that Tylenol is causing autism?
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's some pretty wild stuff coming out.
Wild. That's an accusation that is just simply fucking. I have listened to one or two things that RFK has said. This has to be one of the most mental things in the world.
Yeah.
That he's come out with, because like the way that this is going down now, the whole thing with Tylenol causes autism explains a lot about me. If I'm honest with you, like I saw this, like Isabel's like, have you seen RFK? And I went online, and I went on TikTok and I saw the thing of him fucking at his podium, the Tylenol is causing autism amongst the people. And I was like, holy fuck. Me?
Yeah.
What to do? I phoned my mum up and I
Yeah.
was like, Mum,
Did you?
what are you telling me?
Did you?
Like, I was like, oh my God. And my mum was like, Ryan, I'm really sorry. Like, the reason you're so fucked up is because I was popping paracetamol when you were pregnant with you. It's like, how many of these fucking, like, mothers are now sitting down with their children and being like, I have something really important to tell you.
Yeah.
This is worse than telling you Santa Claus isn't real.
Yeah.
I was a fucking junkie on painkillers when I was fucking 9 months pregnant with you. Like,
I think
it's insane.
I mean, so we're man, you got to be careful with kind of like the narrative that comes from what your intention, right? So I had this. There's this beautiful quote that this kid made on TikTok one
I
time.
thought you were gonna say this beautiful quote from RFK 2025.
No.
It's the vapes are turning people gay.
No, don't contribute. Don't contribute to malice what you contribute to incompetence.
Yes.
Okay. So I love that. I really love that. Like, and I feel as though it can apply in so many places. I think the message, right? And I talked about Callie and Casey Means on this podcast in the past. And, Callie and Casey are behind RFK in support. But I think from what I'm seeing that Callie's posting is like, it wasn't necessarily that we were trying to say this. It's just it's the guy that was in charge of saying it, to the public in public. And we didn't know he couldn't pronounce acetaminophen. I think the overarching message is that there's a lot of like best practices and misinformation about giving children, medicine, I think is kind of the thing, or not children directly, but also indirectly. Right. So,
I mean, it doesn't affect me.
It's around all the vaccines and all the other like medication that kids, are consuming in early childhood development, right? So, man.
I mean, it's not affected me in later.
We need a different delivery system. Let's just say that, right?
Yeah, like listening to scientific experts.
The person that is delivering the information, like that's where our problem is. I think.
I think that's the problem. God. Because I had to laugh. I've pointed out before, I'm neither here nor there with President Trump.
But then we get to this point where he can't pronounce the word, and just like we were talking about scrolling through Facebook and reading something very engaging, as soon as you hit something that you just throws you off, it's like, all right, man, let's just keep scrolling.
Let's just. I can imagine the guy behind the teleprompters just like
throwing his hands up, like, "Oh my God,
keep going." Somebody's there with like
he's behind the camera.
No, move on.
Or maybe it was one of these like he's like filming and then he's like.
He's there with a consonant and a vowel board. He's A, set,
he's like,
and
he's looking around for like help, like somebody, God, please. Oh man,
it's just like you cannot make it up as one thing after the other.
Yeah,
that is going on just now, and it's true.
Yeah,
it's like we had Sleepy Joe Biden, who was like, yeah. Like fucking Kermit the Frog when he was on stage, doing his thing, and now you've got like President Trump, who I believe personally actually did quite a good job in his first term, but he's come back and he's just like, it's so challenging.
I really think we need to change the age, threshold.
If I'm too old to work in fucking Walmart, then you're too old to be president of the United States.
Man, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But the thing is, I work with patients that are. Do you know if they said that the stuff that RFK Jr. is saying, like we'd be in the ambulance like, you believe that, buddy?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
We're taking you to a psych ward now. That's just it.
Yeah.
You know, it is. It's a bit mental, but yeah, no. A lot was explained when I heard that pain relief is causing autism. You know, it is. Turns out the reason that I'm fucking retarded isn't because I was just like, you know, refusing to listen in school. It's because my mom was eating paracetamol like it was a fucking chocolate selection box growing up.
You know, there's so much going on with mental health disorders that even if acetaminophen has any connection whatsoever, even if, right, then we're talking about a fraction of causation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There are so many things that can contribute.
There are so many other things that can contribute to it. Considering, like, autism was starting to become, like, studies and people were starting to come out more with autism way before Tylenol was even introduced into the United States population, or paracetamol was introduced in the UK and in Europe. You know, so it's like the two correlations between the two don't match up whatsoever. And as I said to Isabel the other day, if there was truly a high level of autism in the United States would have one of the best interconnected fucking railway lines in the world.
Yeah.
As nobody, because, you know, there's nothing that fucking, you know, autistic people love more than trains.
Well,
you know?
and
that's not fact checked, by the way.
No, it's not. Please not. I would say, I have a cousin of mine who is autistic, and, you know, in his own right, just brilliant. You know, and
autism is a superpower.
It is such a superpower.
It fucking 100% is.
You just have to tap into it differently. And with them throwing more and more attributes of someone's personality on that spectrum, I told my wife, like, last year, I said, you know, that spectrum is getting real big.
Yeah, it is.
And most of us are finding ourselves on that spectrum.
We are finding ourselves
So
on
at what
the
point is autism just normal, you know?
I think autism in itself is normal. Like, everybody has something.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there
is a difference
not
between
that we need to normalize autism. I'm saying that at what point do we get rid of that label and we just accept the fact that, you know, we all experience different things in different ways.
But we're all just
fucked
what I mean? Up. You know what I mean?
Man.
It's like we're living in a world now where it's so difficult to get on with anything.
We just think we're so damn smart.
100%. Anyway, how was your bear hunting, talking of autistic interests?
Has it been... Why is that an autistic... Yeah, it is. I'll take that. Yeah, man. So I took my buddy Zach out on that...
How did you take him out?
On that trip.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Because I just said to you, how did
the bear hunt go?
How did bear hunting go? And you went, oh, well, I took my buddy Zach out.
Yeah.
Just picked him off in the woods.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that to him today.
How hairy is this guy? He was eating out of your corn barrel.
No, man, it was good. We got there early, opening morning, and there's a hog that's been coming out to the corn. And so
blow it up with
he was on the bait that morning when we were crossing the creek, and we got up in the tree, and the bear never showed. So no. And then within a couple of days, I ran out of corn and haven't been able to go back and rebait. So.
Oh well.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know.
Bear 1, Daniel 0.
Yeah. There's still some time. I think we still got some bears. That are able to be harvested. So.
Well, I obviously, as you know, like so episode 10, holy shit, did it take a fucking minute to try and record this episode. This has taken us 3 attempts to get episode 10 down because Christian, one of my pals who listens to the podcast as well, I recorded with him the other day, but I hadn't checked the sensitivity on my microphone and ended up it just didn't pick up any of my shit.
Yeah. Well, I think I heard it. I don't even think it sounded like his mic wasn't even on, honestly.
Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest with you, if I hadn't set any of it up properly. Anyway, I showed him this video when he was in, and I was going to show you as well. Have you seen the video of the black bear that broke into that motherfucker's house?
Where?
It's not local, but this black bear. Let me see if I can find the video. This is insane. It's
Did he shoot it like 4 times?
shot it 4 times. So this guy has woken up in the middle of the night.
How do you know that was a black bear? Did it just say it? Because you can't see anything. And who's filming that? Where'd they get a night vision camera?
It's an indoor security camera.
Oh, okay.
The guy's got a fucking AR-15. Of course he's going to be covering himself with CCTV in his own household.
Sure.
We've got cameras in the house.
Sure.
But this black bear breaks into this guy's house in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy obviously hears it, gets up, goes downstairs, and you can see him fucking pieing corners, is it called? Where you, like, peek corners?
Mm-hmm.
And then comes round into the kitchen and here's a black bear that's fucking in this boy's kitchen, and he shot it dead. There you go. There's the video of it there. Man kills Kodiak bear inside neighbor's house.
Oh, Kodiak bear. That's not a black bear.
No, that's not the right photo. I don't know if there's a photo of. There you go. Just in the guy's house. In the middle of the night. In the middle of the night.
The reason I wanted to look at this and get a little more. Yeah, dude. Okay, so.
Guy's woken up in the middle of the night and heard rustling downstairs thinking there's a home intruder in the house.
Yeah.
And he goes downstairs to the kitchen and there's just a huge, 350, 400 pound black bear?
Okay, so.
How heavy's a black bear?
So hold on.
Okay.
This is a grizzly. All right?
Okay.
You got to be careful.
Why?
Because we're having some local issues right now in Arkansas for the first time. Like, I don't know if it's...
You're not telling me there's grizzlies in Arkansas.
No. Recorded history. I might be wrong with that saying recorded history, but, black bear has killed a man in Arkansas
killed a guy
a month ago.
In the tractor.
Yeah. So, and the reason why that's so crazy is because black bears are not aggressive towards humans unless it's like a mother with cubs, right?
Yeah. Or if the animal is like starving, hungry.
Well, so I think the cause...
I'm out of tea.
There you go. The cause of... Drink some whiskey. The cause of that attack is still kind of unknown, right? It's weird.
Tylenol.
So attributing that home invasion right there to a black bear, you're gonna go down a road giving these black bears a really bad name when that's not that was a grizzly, and grizzlies are uber aggressive.
Yeah.
Grizzlies are wild animals who are at the top of the food chain.
Oh, no, I know that much. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I didn't realize I was going to go out there and start offending the fucking bear community.
Well,
Black bear's just like,
look,
this boy on the podcast is racially calling me a black bear, but I'm a grizzly bear.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. Now,
listen her.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you going to spot out some information, I'm going to be fact-checking you.
Before some grizzly turns up at my door.
Well, you live.
Oi, call me fucking black again.
You live in Arkansas, boy. I don't want you getting anybody knocking on your door.
We had a black bear in our fucking backyard when we were
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely, dude. So black bear, right, is a very specific species, and grizzly is a very, very different.
Yeah, grizzlies
species.
are like insane.
Yeah,
I've heard grizzlies will like maul you to fucking death.
Dude,
they do
grizzlies
the
are no joke.
thing.
They're no
they
joke.
Roll you around
Yeah,
and
man. Like an alligator.
I mean, did you not see what it did to Leonardo DiCaprio? I'm surprised the guy's still fucking walking.
Yeah.
Have you not seen? You've not seen The Revenant?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. The fake stuff. Okay.
Daniel, put 2 and 2.
I'm really like every time I look over at my brother over here behind the cameras with his shades on, I'm reminded that he was at
that his mom probably took Tylenol.
That he was at the bar watching midget wrestling last night. So
midget wrestling. Yeah. I know. Oh yeah, how was your midget wrestling?
I think it's called micro wrestling.
Oh yeah,
you don't have to
get
shout
on the topic of grizzly,
Well, I
black
think-
bear. We should
I think
probably get on the same
That's
page
fine.
of-
That's fine. I still think we're like trying to define our PC with this podcast.
I don't even
but,
know what I am. Never mind what they are. To be honest.
but you're not micro, right? I mean, I guess.
They're not upstairs.
Oh, you're quite the opposite.
Thanks for the compliment. You know,
Well, you know,
I'd run into a wall with a hard on and break my nose.
I would compliment you in a way that I did with Big Boss if you also wore leggings and showed off like him, but I can't.
I'd have
so.
a fucking moose knuckle
Yeah.
if I wore leggings. The balls would separate on either side. It would be horrific.
Yeah, I
can
can't wait
tell you
to
that
I can't wait
much.
to talk to him.
Yeah. So I was watching. You've probably heard of this. You probably remember this whole thing. Talking of festivals.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember the Storm Area 51 shit that happened
yeah.
a few years ago?
Mhm.
The Storm
Oh,
Area
yeah.
51, They Can't Stop Us All.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the documentary on Netflix.
I've seen it. I haven't watched it. No.
Have you not?
No, not
I
yet.
watched it the other night.
Not
And
yet.
it's like unreal. Like going back to as well about spreading misinformation online and how like people just like don't just like grab onto things. They find something that they think is humorous and they'll fucking hug this thing to death.
Yeah.
So this whole thing was this guy, Matty Roberts, fucking zero connection to me, thankfully.
Oh, good.
Worked in some vape store and ended up going online. I think it was that night. When he was working in the vape store, he realized that his life was just kind of fucking really boring. He was doing the same thing over and over and over again. What was that? Do you remember what it was called? It was that meme, like Facebook page back in like the late kind of 2010s. It was like something to do with trolling people. Anyway, this guy went on there and created a Facebook event called Storm Area 51, They Can't Catch Us All, thinking, man, this is just going to be some fucking stab in the dark, prank that I'm going to play on everybody. He woke up the next morning and there was like 4,500 people had clicked going
Yeah.
to this event.
Yeah.
This is when the whole thing spiraled out of fucking control.
Now all of a sudden he's in charge.
He's in charge of like a massive event. Have you found it?
Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop Us All.
Yeah.
And the only thing that he's ever done is
worked in a vape store.
store.
Yeah, he's some nerdy
No,
little...
no less organized a giant raid. Okay.
A raid. This guy ended up causing like one of the largest national security crises in the United States.
Yeah.
So it blew out of control.
This is before Storm the Capitol.
Yeah. This was long before that. I think they probably took interest
little bit
in
of
inspiration from that.
Inspiration.
But no, this guy Matty Roberts, he put this whole thing together, and it fucking blew out of control because this went like stratospheric worldwide.
Yeah.
There were people from like China, Korea, the UK, all over Europe, Russia, the North and South America. In the end, there was like nearly 4 million people were saying that they were going to go to this event and storm the largest, most secret fucking remote military base in the United States.
Yeah.
Probably in the world, I will say. And
how many showed up?
well, I'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
He ended up it caused this whole thing, and it was going to be held, this festival, they were going to have a music festival and stuff like that. It was going to be held in this town, Rachel, the town was called in Nevada, a population of like fucking probably 500 people, all of them probably related to each other. The town started having a meltdown, a crisis, because they were like, we don't have the facilities to facilitate nearly 4 million people that said they come to this thing.
Yeah.
In the end, only like, I think it was like
Population of 48.
48!
48 as the 2020 census.
At the
In
2020
Rachel,
census.
Nevada.
In Rachel, Nevada, there's
Shout out
48
Rachel.
people
Rachel, Nevada.
here.
Yeah.
The founding member was probably called Rachel, and Rachel's probably still alive.
Now this is the town though that Area 51 is in.
No, Area 51 is like the district. So Area 51 used to be used as one of the main testing sites for the Manhattan
Yeah,
Project.
yeah.
And,
No, I'm
like,
saying Rachel is the
Rachel
nearest.
is the nearest town from
Uh,
the gates of Area
I'd like to know
51.
when Rachel was formed as an official city because
It's not a city; it's a town. When was Rachel
or a town.
established?
I mean, it has a
I'll
zip
get
code.
there.
Let's see if you can find that.
So if it has a zip code, right? I mean, it had to have been established somehow.
It was, yeah.
So
I think
so how?
I don't fucking know.
From
Got it
people
checked
from
out
the
again.
base. That's what
From
I'm
the people
getting.
from the base.
Yeah.
History, early years. Rachel was founded in May 1973 by a local alfalfa farmer named D.C. Day.
Okay, so nothing.
That's a dope name. I like
That's
that.
a DC Day.
And he
Anyway,
farmed alfalfa. That's so cool.
alfalfa. What is alfalfa?
Hey, listen, people just learned something today. Okay,
They did.
Rachel, Nevada, was founded in 1963,
73.
73
73.
by an alfalfa farmer.
And there's
named
now
DC
still
Day.
only 48 people there.
Come on, let's go.
Well, anyway, there was 4 million people who were planning on turning up to this event. What?
On February 15th, 1978, the town was renamed to Rachel after the first baby born in the valley, Rachel Jones, who died 2 years later.
Oh God! Oh
Life
no!
expectancy
Oh,
is
no.
not good in Rachel. That's probably why there's
Dude.
only 48.
And
I wonder if they.
it says like the fact that they throw this in here is really funny to me. Rachel Jones was not buried at Rachel Cemetery.
Where was Rachel buried? Well, that's besides the point. But anyway,
This is awful. All right, this is awful. I know we got to talk about Area 51 and the documentary, but Rachel, Nevada.
uh-huh.
What was the original town name? It says Rachel was founded in '63, but
First known as Timpatuit Village.
all right. So let's go.
Timpatuit.
So we're starting out as a village. All right, Timpatuit,
Yep.
and
Well, every
and
town starts off as a village.
and we had an alfalfa farmer, and he was out there farming alfalfa.
What is alfalfa?
It's a grass.
All right, okay.
Rabbits eat it.
Oh.
Some other things. Livestock, yeah.
Common rabbit delicacy.
Riff raff. So
Riff-raff.
so alfalfa farmer decides that just one day he's like, man, I need some mail. You know, I need a zip code. And so you petition the local state government like, hey, I need a zip code. Oh, okay, well, we're just gonna. What's your town name? All right. Well, there's like 7 of us. How about Timpatuit?
We're all fucking related.
How about Timpatuit? And they're like, all right, you got it, Timpatuit. Here you go. And then what is it? 8 years later?
5 years later.
5 years later, then Rachel was born. And they're
First
like,
baby.
first
No,
baby.
Rachel was the first baby that was
Yeah,
born.
yeah.
But then when Rachel died, they then named.
No.
the town
They
after
named
Rachel.
it. Oh, was that in honorance? Did they name the town in honorance
The
of?
town was renamed to Rachel after the first baby born in the valley, Rachel
So
Jones.
she was born, and they renamed the
Yeah, they
town.
renamed
They're
the
like
town.
celebration.
Yeah.
Then she dies 2 years later.
Well, I don't know.
No, that's what happened. You don't have to know. That's what
That's
what happened.
Okay. What did they name? Did they name the town after her, or did they name it after?
It says after the first baby born in the valley, Rachel Jones.
Okay, so
And
we.
then
So
it
we
says
don't know if it
Rachel
was
We
in
don't know.
memorandum
Punctuation
or not.
is, like,
Yeah.
in memorandum.
All right. Hey, look. Shout out Rachel, Nevada. I think you have an
Rachel
incredible.
Nevada doesn't need a shout out because
I think you have
they
an incredible
fucking have a
story, no
whole
matter what
Netflix-
Ryan thinks.
A Netflix documentary. Well, they ended up essentially. They planned for like 4 million people to turn up. It all collapsed in the end. They were basically the U.S. government was like, if you go ahead with this, we will fucking have you. Like we'll have
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We'll get
Yeah,
you for
yeah,
this because it's a national security risk.
Like sitting there stroking the cat.
Yeah. Well,
we'll get
the
you
Men
for
in Black
this.
turned up to his
We'll
house.
get you for this.
They turned up to his house in the end, and like we're basically like, stop this, or there's going to be fucking
Oh,
repercussions.
prior to the event.
Prior to the
Okay.
event.
All right.
He ended up pulling out, but he'd already
Dude.
met this girl, this lady in Rachel in Nevada, and had approached her. She owns a diner called the Alien.
Tracking.
And she was just like,
I'm in.
I'm in. And
Let's go.
invested something like $150,000 into this whole event.
Uh-huh.
The people, the people of Rachel were pissed because they were like, we don't want this
Yeah.
at all.
47 of them.
the U.S. government was losing their shit because they were like, there's said to be over, like 4 million people are attending this event to storm a military base. Eventually, this Matty Roberts boy pulls out because he's scared of the legal action that's going to go against him.
Yeah, well.
In the end,
He's not
she
wrong.
sued him
Oh, no.
for like $3.5 million in legal fees.
Oh.
Still hasn't
For
received-
what? What?
Because
On
she
what
was
basis?
roped. She was roped into this
Oh,
thing by him.
she's suing him for like, because she invested money.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's still not got the money. I don't know why.
Well, I mean,
like,
$3 million is a far cry from 150,000.
exactly.
Like, if you'd have asked for 150,000, you might have got it back.
But in the end, Matty ended up holding a festival in Las Vegas called Area 51.
Called Repay Rachel.
Called Repay Rachel. That was the whole
It's like,
premise.
I got an IOU hanging over this whole thing.
This
So
fucking
can
woman.
we, you know what? Let's have a festival.
Let's have a festival.
All the proceeds go to my lawsuit.
My lawsuit. But he eventually had this festival. In the end, he only made like $1,700 from
Absolutely.
selling t-shirts. From selling
And
t-shirts.
so he should.
So he should.
Absolutely.
She, in the end, there was only like a couple hundred people turned up to the gates of Area 51.
Let's go.
They're all stood there, lined up, and they're counting down, and they all run, and then they stop right at the gate. Right at the gate, and then that was it. The U.S. government...
The storming day.
The storming
Yeah.
day. The U.S. military ended up, with security measures, ended up costing them $11 million in upgrading their security measures because they thought there was going to be 4 million people going to storm the base. And
Hey.
the U.S. government was like, we're going to fucking kill yous all. We will kill yous all because it's a top secret base. Lethal force has been authorized by the government. Yous are all going to fight.
I will say there is nothing like impending guests coming over to your house to make you clean it and get some repair
you
work
really
done.
shit
You know what I mean?
I know. Unless you're me. Who's saying, but
Try to, yeah, man. If
Yeah,
you,
that
maybe
was-
you know what? Hey, look, I'm an optimist, all right? So maybe, just maybe, Area 51's been having some work orders that have been needing to get done, right? And
they've fallen
you
behind
know what?
him.
They got hooked up.
They got
okay?
hooked up.
They got some attention and they got some work orders done. So
Do you
yeah,
believe
good
that
job,
there's,
Maddie. Way to go.
Do you believe that there's aliens in there?
Man, yeah.
Do you? Karen, do
What?
you believe that there's aliens in there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I have my like.
Hell yeah, son.
Hell
That's a good
yeah.
answer.
Hey, they got those aliens in there.
Good answer.
Good answer. But no, I believe.
Got that crazy hot now. You got me all fired up. huh?
All fired up. Get your tinfoil hats on, boys. We're going to go and see the aliens. But no, it was good. You should give
Good.
it a watch if you get the chance.
I will. Now that
It's in that train wreck series. They've got like, I think I watched the train wreck. What was it called again? The Woodstock '99 one. That was also insane. Do you remember Woodstock '99? Because that was like peak.
I remember.
like,
I mean,
your kind of like teenage years.
yeah. I was me and Stephen Wilson Jr. were juniors in high school, seniors in high school, and and yeah, '99. That was crazy. I remember the news.
Use your words. '99. That was before 2000.
Yeah.
After '98.
Yep.
Do you
99.
remember the festival though?
No, that's what I'm saying. I remember.
Do you remember the backlash?
the news about? Of course.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
happened there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't recall, man.
Okay. I was just wondering if it was like big national news or not.
I mean, obviously not, right?
No.
It could have been. It depends on what circle you're in.
Yeah, that's for sure. I watched that. That was insane that they even got away with that. But apparently that's a big reason for there not being any festivals, like big festivals in the United States anymore.
I
because
think
of that.
I think part of the problem is like unless it's, I still have this problem now. Unless it's something like I'm just tuned into, I don't retain a lot of news about things that I'm uninterested in.
Yeah.
Right. So I wasn't interested in Woodstock back then. So, it could have been a big thing. You're just talking to the wrong guy. That's all I got to say.
You got to think, like, this was before social media, phones. Like, not everyone had just that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
This
then
is
this
prior
was
to
like
being connected to the information.
this was like right at peak, like news broadcasting.
And depending on when it was in '99, I was in basic training that whole summer, and had no communication with the outside world. So, who knows?
Were you in basic training before 9/11?
Yeah, of course.
Were you?
Yeah,
When
man.
was the Iraq War?
03. That's when it started.
So did you join the military
In 1998.
in 98? So like 9/11 wasn't your motivation to joining the military?
Well, no, God, no.
No?
Nope.
No?
It was my motivation to go active.
So explain that.
All right. I was in the Arkansas Army National Guard.
Uh-huh.
I joined when I was 17.
Are you still a reserve?
No.
No.
I joined when I was 17 with parental consent because it was, I think, I say this all the time, I might be wrong, but at the time, it was the only option for military that you could join at 17 years old. So I had we have a local National Guard unit here in Russellville, and I knew the recruiter.
Where's the National Guards in
Out by the airport, next to the airport.
Where?
Do we have an airport here in Russellville? Yeah, we have an airport.
Is that so? Me and Isabel, we drove past
The
there
Armory. You seen?
I saw like a load of like Humvees.
Humvees,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, so
Yep.
that's what that
Yep.
is.
Yep.
Ah, right. I thought that was Huckabee sending the National Guard in to
No,
sort, like,
man. No, that's
to
our.
sort all the meth heads in Russellville. Like.
That is HHSB.
For me, yeah. No, it's not the military that's coming after me. It's fucking ICE that are coming after me, brother.
That is HHSB 217 FA. And so when I was 17, my guidance counselor's husband was the recruiter. And they came to the schools, looking to recruit kids all the time. And, man, I wanted an adventure, I'd always kind of had that, like, maybe law enforcement, maybe military was going to be my
Saw
thing.
Lord of the Rings once.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
what
think-
I want.
I don't think Lord of the
I
Rings
want to
is
go
even
on an
out
adventure
then. I'll
too.
have to fact check that. Anyway.
On it.
On it. Did Daniel join the army
You're
because
like-
he saw Frodo
Young
go
Garen.
back to
Young Jamie from Rogan. That's young
young
Garen.
Jamie? That's young Jamie.
So yeah, he had just kind of talked to me a couple of times, and I was like, well, there's an option called split option. So at 17 years old, you can join during high school, and you go in for guard only, right? Army National Guard only.
Yeah.
You can go to basic training the summer between your junior and senior year of high school.
Okay.
And then you come back and you graduate. You go to your senior year of high school. You graduate, and then you go back to AIT, which is your advanced training, after you graduate high school.
Uh-huh.
When you're done with that, then it's like whether you're going college or not, but you're in the Army National Guard the whole time.
What's that?
And so,
What's that?
Lord of the Rings, 01. Yeah. So I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings, bro.
Lord of the Rings was not fucking made in 2001.
The movie was.
Yeah, but the book was written like
Sure.
I didn't read
19.
books.
I didn't read the books.
You clearly you joined the fucking army.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, come on. Now, I'm a reader now, but I wasn't a reader back then. All right.
okay.
So, now, as officially signed up on the day after my 17th birthday, March 17th, 1998, I joined the U.S. Army National Guard.
The National Guard.
And then in 2001, I was in college in 9/11.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
And that was that. So did you just get to go? Did you just turn up to the office and be like, "Hey, I'm fully qualified. Here's my resume. Send me to fucking Afghanistan or Iraq."
After 9/11?
Yeah.
No, so
Or did you get contacted?
No. I was in the military.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the National Guard is the U.S. Army. It falls under all the same, everything, right?
Yeah.
Regulations, everything. It's just that instead of the president as being your commander-in-chief, our commander-in-chief is the governor of the state of Arkansas. All right?
So that would have been
Asa Hutchinson.
no, it would have
No,
been
it was,
Huckabee
it
at
was
the time.
it would have been Huckabee.
Huckabee.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, what's her name?
Mike.
What's her Mike Huckabee? Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a decision we made. Now, after 9/11, Russellville kind of got a little scary because of our nuclear plant.
Yeah, I heard
Okay,
that.
so my guard unit was activated for anti-terrorist security to guard the nuclear plant, along with their security forces.
How do you? So like a ground crew.
Yeah.
What if somebody wanted to fucking fly a plane into it? He's just gonna fucking shoot the
No.
plane out of the fucking
No,
sky.
no, we were screwed.
Evidently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But then I can imagine that
Now
post
the
9/11, the air.
it's restricted airspace all the time. Restricted airspace over the nuclear plant.
Yeah, but so was the Pentagon, but that didn't fucking stop them.
Absolutely. But I think by this point now, anything that's flying around is going to be shot down before it ever gets close. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Absolutely. So yeah, ground forces only. But me and a couple of my best friends at the time, we decided that we were all in a place in our life where we thought we should probably take it to the next level. And with me especially, I was in college.
Let's take the war to them.
You know, I was in college and I was on academic probation after the first semester. I got off after the second semester, back on after the third. You know, I was screwing off pretty hard. So I was like, yeah, let's go somewhere.
So you went to, where was it? Was it Iraq?
No. I went to Korea.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So Al Qaeda attacked the United States,
And I
you
go to
went
Korea.
Does that make sense?
So, well, I wanted to go overseas, and there was no deployments at that time. Like the U.S. forces were not deploying in bulk, right? It was only special forces and these other tips of the spear. Okay, so for me and
when was Operation Sandstorm? Is that what it was called?
Operation Iraqi Freedom,
No, the Sand. Was it not called Operation
Gulf
Sandstorm? What?
Gulf
Is that Operation?
Storm.
No, it was in the Iraqi invasion. What was that called again?
Well, there's Gulf Storm,
Yeah.
which was in 93.
Am I wrong with fucking Operation Sandstorm?
I'm sorry, Gulf Storm, Desert Storm.
Desert Storm. Sorry, not Sandstorm.
But that's the wrong conflict.
Fucking.
I didn't even know how to begin to search for that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Bro,
Operation Darude Sandstorm.
Desert Storm. I don't
In the war
check
zone.
check the date on that. Desert Storm was the
Sorry.
first time.
Did I got that incredibly fucking
okay.
wrong.
That's all right. Desert Storm was the first conflict we had over in the Middle East back
In the Middle East.
90,
Desert Storm, not Sandstorm.
93. 90. Sorry.
90?
August 2nd, 1990, February 28th, 1991.
Yeah.
1991.
Oh,
No.
That was
the
Desert
Gulf
Storm.
War.
That was Desert
Yeah.
Storm.
The
That had nothing to
Hang
do with
on.
9/11, though,
Hang
does
on,
it?
that's just
No,
the Gulf
no.
War.
no. Well, I mean, no,
I mean,
no.
obviously, it didn't have anything to do with 9/11
No.
beforehand, but did it inadvertently?
Because of
Have effects.
Saddam's genocide back then, yeah, it created a lot of terror cells.
Yeah. Right. I'm following you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
So we have the birth of Al Qaeda and other terror cells over there
Terrorist
that
organization.
had time to grow and gain.
Buy the Toyota Hiluxes.
Yeah, that's right. So 2003 is when the military waged war. That was officially from 9/11 until 2003. It was very much
Special
Special
forces
forces.
operations.
yeah, clandestine operations. And then in
SEAL team and
2003,
stuff like
we had the first major deployment since oh gosh,
Vietnam, probably.
yeah, pretty much.
Was there a draft for the
No,
Afghan war?
no.
Was it just all volunteer?
I don't think we've had a draft since they almost instituted a draft during the Gulf Storm, but
Did they?
I don't think we've had drafts since Vietnam.
I don't even think the UK's had a draft since. You know, I got a draft in my house.
Yeah.
In the wintertime.
Yeah.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
I need to get some fucking some things to go in.
Now
the doors.
they have a version. Oh, I've
Hmm?
we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep going just briefly.
Okay. A couple
Okay.
minutes.
Couple of minutes.
All right. Do you have some other? I love how you come so prepared and have your notes, and I just derail the entire show.
Yeah, just derail the whole thing. Right, I'm done. Just gets up
All right.
and fucking leaves. See you later. Like, I'm out. I know.
I just jump in.
I'm gonna put my hombres on and get out of here.
A bit like the West in Afghanistan. Just like we're done.
Yep.
Tag me in.
Who was that?
Me and Coach.
Oh God, that person.
You're hungover, brother. That's why you got your shades on. Your eyes are like this.
It'd make for good content.
Because you were watching midget wrestling last night, weren't you?
Micro wrestling.
Micro
Micro,
wrestling.
come on, dude.
I think
Come on, let's go.
Midget wrestling.
There is a reason they don't call it that. I don't want to figure out what that reason is.
To be fair, they're making an arse of themselves by getting in a ring. They're making a comedy joke of themselves.
They were pretty good. Like, you know, I obviously watch real wrestling. I watch.
Don't admit that in public.
No, he's saying real versus what wrestling is, but
Yeah, I watch WWE, and I can say like they did really well.
Did
Good.
they?
Yeah.
Are these local chaps?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Just traveling circuit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Are they going to create the WWE? The Wii Wrestling.
I wonder.
Wii Worldwide. What is it? World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yes.
I
The
wonder.
Wii World
Did
Wrestling
you know?
Entertainment. Probably not.
Did you
'cause
know this?
My mom took Tylenol.
Because this could be really fun for you. One of our state representatives, one of our state representatives to our state government is a former wrestler.
Who?
His name is Matt Duffield, and his show name is Matt Riviera, and he was a wrestler. Was he a pro wrestler?
Yeah.
Pro?
Was
For
he?
sure. That name sounds familiar. Which
That's
makes me
not. To be honest with you, that's not that mind blowing. Considering the fucking McMahons are in charge of the.
I just thought
Education
I
in
thought
the
you would
United
find it
States
fun to know that Arkansas has a state representative who used to be a pro wrestler.
It doesn't surprise me. Paul. It really does not surprise me that that's the case.
think. Professional wrestling.
Yeah,
Professional
yeah.
wrestler.
Matt
And the
Riviera.
McMahons are in charge of
Oh,
the fucking education.
and he
in the
was
States.
on. I could get I don't want to get this wrong. He was either on The Bachelor, or he was on Who Wants to Marry a Millionaire. One of those two shows. So, you know.
Man, this state.
And he went to school.
never-
He went to school with me. He was a couple years younger than me. He's in my brother's class. But
Man,
yeah.
this state is like
Never seems
not
to impress you, does
ceasing
it?
to impress me, that's for sure. That's true. Right. Okay. Well,
All
you've
right,
got
so, hey,
places to
so-
be. I don't have anywhere to be today,
That's
so
all right.
I'm gonna. I've got you've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, if you want to check out our social medias, go onto Instagram, Facebook. Well, we're not on Facebook yet. I don't think.
No.
I don't think I put it on Facebook.
No.
Get yourselves onto the social medias. Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, especially. Try and get the YouTube and Spotify algorithms going, and then we'll. We've got some content on there, videos, reels, and stuff like that, and we're going to be posting more in regards to the event that's going on at the Arkansas Renfest on October 5th as well. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, River Valley Satellite. They are your Dish Premier. What are they? Dish Premier specialists.
Mm-hmm.
What is Dish Premier?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. It's a satellite company that it's cable television and probably internet. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't know. I think I know what you're asking, but go check them out.
Nice one.
Yeah, from managed Wi-Fi setups to full tech solutions for homes, farms, and businesses, River Valley Satellite has been connecting the River Valley since 1981. Drop by 1710 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or give them a call today.
Yeah, contact Rachel in Nevada as well, because they're probably needing satellite television and internet broadband as well. Anyway, yeah, you're going to go out. I'm going to go and take some Tylenol.
Okay.
And probably Go and get some lunch.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The ending of this podcast was supposed to actually be completely and utterly fucking crafted well, but no. Yeah. Everybody, if you get the chance, go, like I said, go over to our social medias, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok. Give a follow and then likes and subscribe on YouTube, and just helps us out just that little bit more so that we can continue making this content for you all. Until next week, we'll see you soon. All the best, folks. Bye. That should have gone so much smoother.
It was fine. It was great. It was great.